Hello everyone. I just wanted to come on and thank everybody for their support. This channel has gained about 60 subscribers a month. You know, and when I started out this channel, you know, I was lucky. You know, I would consider myself lucky if I got 300, you know. We started off doing abandoned explorers, and through those abandoned explorers we proceeded to investigate some of the paranormal activity that I witnessed on those explorers. And to be honest, those investigations have been relatively new, because yes, we have gone on investigations, but when it came to the last quarter of 2019, the game had changed a lot, with locations like Cumber House and most notably Sharon Rectory. Done 2 investigations on Sharon Rectory, and the first investigation had brought up evidence that actually challenged my belief, you know, and we discovered also that most of the evidence that we were starting to get was audio and visual, not so much responses using equipment, you know, aka gadgets. But the gadgets, they have a purpose. They're tools that possibly can be used by paranormal energy. It's not going to give you a definitive answer that you're looking for, like, you know, the underlying questions of the paranormal, like, how does it exist? Is it a different dimension? You're not going to get answers through EMF detectors and REM pods and that, but they are a good tool to use, you know. We have had voices picked up in the cellar of Sharon Rectory and the barking of a dog. And those 2 pieces of evidence have puzzled me ever since. And I turned around and I says to my other investigator, we can't investigate like we have done anymore, because of what we were coming up with. We have to change the game, and that's what we sort of intend to do for, you know, in future, because we're trying to get answers. Now, there's lots and lots of people doing this. There's lots and lots of people doing paranormal investigating. But are they getting definite answers to the fundamental questions? No. It's a very, very difficult thing. But, you know, for real paranormal investigators, it's a personal journey for themselves. It's not just a YouTube thing. You know, with our investigations, I film what happened. I film what's there. I give you 99.9% of the films and the video that I shoot in that location. Don't put in any subtitles. Very often don't point anything out. And one of the reasons for that is those investigations are ongoing, because those videos and those video clips take a long time to review. I might go to a place some Saturday night and the video is out by the following Saturday. But that's not the end of it. You get to see what I videoed. I have to sit through that then and enhance the audio and listen out, and sometimes we pick up stuff afterwards, you know. And maybe I should be more doing after, you know, a video after an investigation of what I found. I should be doing that more, but very often it's a personal thing, and you know, I pick up some evidence and I don't share it, even though it's out on the internet and stuff. It's out on YouTube. Very often I've picked up a piece of evidence that's most people has missed out, because I put up the raw footage. But that's the way I started investigating, and it is hard. So, you know, it does take weeks. But you know, maybe I should be doing after videos of fundamental little things that I spot after a video is put together and put out on YouTube, you know. Like my videos, the videos are not entertainment. You know, they're not a sit down in front of the TV and watch an episode. You know, most of these videos and all these investigations very often viewed by people on laptops or tablets, and they're going through all the audio with a pair of headphones on, and that is the viewer being an investigator as well. A lot of these people, some of these people that watch the videos, they really love the paranormal, but they can't get out themselves for whatever reason, you know. And these kind of videos suit them because they can be part of the investigation. They can pick out things that I didn't mention when I first upload a video, and they can timestamp it and say, I found this. And very often some of these things I've already missed, or I haven't fully investigated the video. And it gives them a sense of being an investigator at home, you know. And that's what those kind of videos do. But you know, I never thought this channel was going to end up like this, you know. And I know that other investigating groups get lots of subscribers. They're making it big, but very often making it big on clickbaiting excitement. And you know, because we're on a platform that's more or less built around entertainment, you know, and you have your entertaining programs like the TV shows, and you know, I have to say I watch them myself. I don't believe a lot of the things that are in them. I don't believe a lot of things that are said, and in fact I'm a nightmare. I'm sitting down with friends watching one of these, or I'm somebody is making a statement about how spirits exist, I'm shouting, well, prove it then. You know, I'm a very, very skeptical person, you know. But, you know, I do know that the paranormal exists. I've experienced it. Do I understand it? I don't. And that is why I do this, you know. Am I going to put on the blinkers and follow a trend like everybody else on YouTube? No. Because you follow everybody else on YouTube and what they're doing, what could happen is you do put blinkers on and you miss out on what is possible. Do you know, for instance, most people are investigating the spirits of dead people, and that's just the way it is. Most people believe, and I believe, that when we die, our energy can be changed but not destroyed. So there is an existence of what once was the physical body, but there is the possibility of other paranormal entities out there as well, which we call elementals, we call them nature spirits, we call them a number of different things. If we close ourselves off to that possibility, we may, in effect, be putting blinkers on. So I think it's important to have an open mind, because at the end of the day we don't have any answers to what we're doing. We have experts, but we have experts in sound and vision, but the paranormal specifically, we don't have experts in that because we don't have the answers. You know, we try to get these answers through radio communications, and it just feels like what's communicating with us isn't allowed to tell us. I don't know. That's a guess and a theory as well. You know, so there's nothing concrete. And but when we have these paranormal experiences, when we go to a place, we remember those for a very long time. We might remember them for the rest of our lives. And we'll be always wondering, how is it possible? For instance, Sharon Rectory, when I'm down in the cellar and I get 2 EVPs of a dog barking through my camera, and I go to the place 4 times after that to find out if there's dogs in the neighbourhood, and there is none. In fact, the nearest house is a good distance away. So it's by doing paranormal investigating, are we going to find answers? Sometimes we're not. But at the same time, if we don't try, we don't have that experience. I think the experience is just as valuable to us as getting the answers, you know? And it's one of these things I do not understand fakers. I do understand them in a way. People that fake, it's for personal attention. It's for views. It's for getting people to say, well done, that was great, what an absolutely fantastic capture. Our technology has gotten so much advanced that anything can be fake nowadays. But at the end of the day, they're not getting personal satisfaction because they haven't caught that paranormal event. They made it up. Do you know? And which a lot of us, we don't really care if we get massive recognition or not. The fact that we've captured it is enough for us, you know? And that's what it's all about. I need to park. But I just thought I would come on and thank everybody for their support. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, and yes, I'm not in the best of shape at the moment. I'm still very sick. But we have investigations coming up, and hopefully, you know, we're on the latter end of winter, that we can be more comfortable getting out and doing investigations, you know, for our own sake as well, you know. And but you know, we really appreciate people that watch our videos. You know, it's you know, it's I can't put into words how grateful I am for that kind of support, you know. And you know, as usual, moving forward, you know, we're going to be honest. We're going to be honest in what we're doing. And you know, thing about being a paranormal investigator, yes, when you're new to doing paranormal investigations in the field, sometimes you will follow what everybody else is doing, and you will make mistakes, you know. And the great thing about, if you recognize those mistakes, that you learn from it, you know. You know, and yes, I've made mistakes. I can look back at some of my videos and I can cringe about them. But that's progress, and it happens in everything we do. If we were into some sort of sport and we recorded everything we done, we would look back a couple of years ago and say that we weren't so good. But it gives you an indication of what your progress is, you know. But I'm gonna go. I have to go somewhere, and I just wanted to come on and thank everybody for their support. It's been absolutely fantastic. We've got some new equipment. One of them is a white noise generator, and as a piece of machinery itself, it's like I just bought a Morris Minor. It's got all these grey buttons on it, and it's made, the casing's made from steel and that. It's a lovely piece of machinery. I've got another recording device too from Tascam. I will show you them in a future video. And also, I bought a microcube from Roland, an amplifier, which I attach pedals to the back of it. But it's got a range of features that alter sound and stuff, and there's a load of different features on this little small amplifier, and the sound quality is absolutely fantastic. And I've tried it out with my Spirit Box, and the sound is just unbelievable. It's really, really good. Now, the Black Star little amplifier is great, but this thing is just absolutely fantastic. But I will do a few videos on some of the stuff that I bought. I bought 1 or 2 more cameras as well. But, you know, just wanted to come on and say, you know, thank you very much for all the support and stuff like that. I miss getting out in investigations. I'm itching to get out. I want to get better. It's been a rough couple of months, but, you know, thanks very much for sticking with me in that. So, I will see you in the next one, folks. Thank you.